Looking at the nature of business activity and interdependence now. So 2 key definitions: competitive environment and dynamic environment. Competitive environment just means there are other businesses producing the same or similar goods and they're all trying to compete for customers. Dynamic, the word dynamic means changing or change. So the business world is changing. So that could be competitors, but it could also be consumers' income, taxes, laws, different changes in preference, those types of things. So we have seen a past paper question on this. State what is meant by competitive market for 1 mark. And here are 2 suggestions from the exam board. So many businesses offering the same service, competing with customers, or consumers have a choice of who to buy from. Not seeing dynamic come up, so that might be a question in the future. So, explaining how businesses are interdependent. So firstly, they're interdependent with other businesses. So if you think about Kellogg's, they have lots of suppliers: the sugar, the corn that's grown, all the packaging, the cardboard, all those things that go into it. They'll have loads and loads of suppliers. So any change in those suppliers and the prices, the cost of those products that they're selling will have an impact on Kellogg's, the quality as well. And then Kellogg's have lots of customers as well, big supermarkets. They also have wholesalers as well buying from them. And changes in the demand for their products, for the Kellogg's cereals, will have an impact on Kellogg's as well through their revenue and eventually profitability as well. Businesses are also interdependent inside of the business as well. So this depends upon you knowing about the different functions. Functions are just departments of a business. So I've got some more information here. These are the different areas that you study on the course. So you probably know this naturally if you've done a revision on the other areas. But operations, this is in charge of producing the goods and services, making sure the quality's right. We've got the logistics side of things: sourcing, procuring supplies, organising logistics, storing the products. So that's the supply chain. You've got the sales process, trying to sell the products, and customer service as well. You've got the finance function. They have to pay for the supplies. They have to pay the employees. They have to chase payments from customers that haven't paid. They have to secure loans, look after the cash flow as well, make financial decisions about investments. Marketing department, they're going to be looking at market research, finding out what customers think of the products, what customers want in the future, finding out what competitors are doing. They've got the 4 Ps: the promotion, the product, the price, the place, that can affect how successful the product is, whether people buy, the demand for the product, or the revenue and profitability. All of these functions are going to affect the profitability, but just in different ways. And then you've got human resources. They're in charge of looking after all the people in the organisation. So hiring, training, motivating, organising those employees, communicating with those employees, dealing with trade unions, all of those types of things. So you might get a very simple question in the exam. We've got past paper question here. 2 of the following jobs might be done by the finance department. So sending bills to customers, requesting payment, packing goods to be sent to customers. Nope, that's operations. Organising advertising campaigns. Nope, that's marketing. Keeping records of money spent and received. Yep. Another question here, nice little simple multiple choices. These are always great. So which 2 of the following are responsibilities of the personnel or human resources department? So customer complaints, no, that's really sales, customer service. Completing the accounts, that's finance. So selecting new job applicants, yep. Looking after the welfare of the workers as well. Yeah, we learn about that with the motivation section of the course. You may get a harder question though. This one's a really tough one. So it came with lots and lots of text that I haven't included here, but have got the organisational structure diagram here. And this is a business, KLB are a business that I think sell blinds. So how do the different functions work together to make business decisions? So here's from the mark scheme, a little section from the mark scheme, not all of it, but I thought this one was interesting. So sales and marketing function, there, and the person here has explained what they do. So they sell the blinds and they're going to gain customers through advertising and promotion. Then they've linked back to the case study. They've read this and said this is a large area with 25 employees. It's up to them to run different marketing campaigns to convert this interest into sales. That's the sales department. Closing the sale is one of the areas of the sales process, and therefore they'll work with the human resources department, who have to hire the right staff and train the staff.